Hello guys, it is Gate of Theories here, and guys, Winter Love Island is already a few weeks in, so I thought there's no better time than to rate the current candidates that we've already had. Let's get into a Love Island tier list. But before we get any further, please make sure that you've clicked that red subscribe button down below and have your notifications turned on so that you get notified every time we make any brand new Love Island content. So here we are on the tier list. We've got all 18 candidates that there has been so far. Obviously there's going to be loads more. So we're just going to go through and rank them. Now I'll say off the bat right now, this year's candidates I think are some of the weakest that we've ever had. I'm just going to go out and say it. I'm not invested in any. I will say the show itself has gotten off quite well. I like the drama that's been happening. I think, to be fair, out of most series, it takes a few good weeks before it begins getting good. This one was starting to get good within the first few days, so I like the series. I just don't think any of these candidates are that great. I don't have any that I think, wow, they're like my favorite. Usually at this point in the process, I have ones that I could say wholeheartedly are my favorite and I'm rooting for them to win. Currently right now, none of these I'm rooting for to win. I don't really like any of them, so if they end up in the S tier, which I doubt any of them are going to, but if they do, it's not really because I like them. They're just better than the other people who are on the tier list. So I say we're rating them via how they are compared to other people rather than whether I actually like them, because I don't really. Let's start off with Harris. I felt really bad for him. Like, he came in, he was the youngest there, and he was just treated as the youngest, and that's it. And then he left and he got voted out. And it's really annoying because I really would have loved to have seen Harris and Olivia actually thrive and see what a relationship between them could have been like if Olivia wasn't so obsessed with Tom. And they were about to get that, and then Harris gets voted off. So he was fine. I liked him out of the other boys, I'm not gonna lie, but he didn't really get much time to shine. So B tier. Next we've got Kai. I don't really get his vibe. Is he trying to be like the cool guy? Because he's not, and I don't think he's that interesting. He's just very dull and boring. Whenever he's on screen, he's not giving me any drama, so I don't like him for that. And then I just don't really like his personality, so probably C tier. I don't think he's as low as D tier, because there are some people on here that just incredibly annoy me. Next we've got Ron. Same thing as Kai. Like, he's just annoying. Like, yes, he brings a bit of drama in the past few days since he's, you know, obsessed with Lana, but then he's obsessed with every other girl, and he's just a bit annoying. I'm not the biggest fan, so I think, again, C tier. Shaq, I just really think is very fake. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's played a very, very safe game. He, of course, coupled up with Tanya to start with, and has been coupled up with her ever since. Everyone else has moved around a bit. And I think because of that, he is playing a very, very safe game. And we've seen his chats with Zara. I'm not gonna lie, when Casa Amor comes, he's going to be the one who's going to be changing, and his head is going to switch. I can see it already. I'm predicting it now. And I don't find him that interesting because he's playing the safe game. So for that reason, he's going to go in the C tier as well. You'll see what I mean. Like, I really don't like these candidates right now. Next, we've got Will. Popular opinion time, D tier. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, dislike the video. Tell me in the comments how wrong I am. I don't like Farmer Will. Okay, his TikToks that came on my For You page, they're fine, but if we're basing him just on Love Island, he's just too cringy for me at times. I think his vibe is no, and I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan. I understand why he's some people's fan favorites, and I know on Twitter everyone seems to love him, but I'm just not a fan of him. Like, out of all of the nice guys that we've had, he is one of the most annoying that I think we've had. Not annoying as Hugo, the PE teacher. It's a very hard bar to beat Hugo, but he's just really annoying. So he's going to go in the D tier for me. Next we've got Tanya. She's fine. B tier. Like, I don't think she's playing like a safe game as Shaq, because I do genuinely think that she really likes Shaq, but it's nothing really special. Sorry to say. Next we've got Lana. I really like Lana. I think out of everyone, she's probably the best. I don't love her. I don't think that she's the candidate that I want to win. Like I say, I've not got a favourite candidate right now. None of them I'm really rooting for. But out of everyone else, I'd say Lana's probably S tier. Like, she's a good candidate. That's basically it. Next we've got Anime. I really didn't think much of her. I feel like she could have given us so much more, and maybe it was she wasn't given the opportunity to give it like Harris, or the guy hadn't came in for her, but like the week she was in, she was very boring, which is really weird because when she first came in, I thought she was going to be one of the more fiery ones. I thought she was going to be one who was giving us loads of drama, but she just didn't. So for that reason, probably C tier. Next, we've got Olivia. I really like Olivia. I know lots of people can't stand her, but in recent days, I think the way she's kind of just been played and manipulated by Tom, and now we're going to see how she's going to react to all that. I really like it. It's a shame that she kind of just moves on straight away from Harris. I think if Harris and her had had a proper chance, I think they would have been my favourite couple. But for that reason, she's going to go in the S tier. I think, you know, she's decent. Next, we've got Tanyelle. Same as Anime. Like, she's just not really giving anything, which is annoying because when she first came in, I saw so many people say, okay, she is going to be the new Ekin-Su of the villa. She's going to be the one stirring up drama. But she just doesn't. She just sits there and you know, is there on screen. Same as Kai. Like, I'm glad they're in a couple together because they are so boring. Like, there's no drama. I'm not rooting for them. So she's going to go right next to Kai. She's going to go in the C tier. Next, we have Tom. Tom's personality, I don't actually like. I don't agree with anything that he does. But he brings drama. And at this point, that's all I'm rooting for. So he's going to go in the A tier. I don't really like him, but, you know, he's bringing the drama. He's making the show entertaining. So he's going in the A tier. Next, we've got David. He was D. I forgot he existed. So I don't need to say anything else. Zara, which I'm surprised that she came in with David because I completely forgot that. I thought Zara came in alone. That's how forgettable David was. No offense, David. If you're watching this, I know you're out of the villa. I apologize. You seem like a nice guy, but you are forgettable. Zara, on the other hand, I really do like. At first, I didn't like her, but like I say, she's bringing the drama. She's growing on me. We've seen in the most recent episode, she's the one who's convincing Tanya to go over and tell Olivia about Tom kissing Ellie. And I really like how she gets into loads of arguments with Olivia for no reason. So for that reason, she's going to go in the A tier. She brings the drama, but like I say, I still don't think any of these candidates are really that great. We've got Aaron, again, forgettable. He's going in the D tier. He just, like, what's the point? He just doesn't do anything. Next, we've got Jessie. Unlike Will, I really like Jessie. I think she seems like a really nice girl. The fact that they brought her and Aaron from Australian Love Island, it was an interesting move. I think they were trying to pull a similar like Adam Collard, but it just didn't have as much of an impact because not all of the fans of the UK watch the US or the Australian versions or any other versions of Love Island that are out there. But I'd say Aaron is the boring Australian. Jessie is the nice one. I would say she's going to go in A tier. So far, out of everyone, I think she's the one who, you know, potentially in the future, if Will did something bad, which I reckon he's going to when he goes to Casa Amor. I'm predicting it now. I reckon something bad's going to happen. I think we're going to see a new side to Jessie, and I think that's going to make her move up to the S tier. Next, we've got Spencer. He's a bit boring. That's all I can say. Like, he's talking to Olivia, and you can just tell that Olivia is thinking of everyone else. Olivia is thinking of Tom. She's probably also thinking of Harris. Like, Spencer is just dull and boring. I don't know what it is about all of the guys that they have brought in this series, apart from Tom. Even though Tom was technically a bombshell, I class him as there in the first episode, so I'm not going to class him as a huge bombshell. But like David, Aaron, Spencer, they're all just really boring. So let's get in some like good boy bombshells, please. Next, we've got Ellie. Now, speaking of the bombshells who were good, however, Ellie, I think, is a very good one. Like, she is here to stir up the drama, and that's exactly what I want to see. She doesn't really care about anyone else. Like, she came in fiery, just, like, took Ron away from Lana. Perfect move. She's then going off and kissing Tom. Like, she brings the drama, so for that reason, she's going to go in the S tier. And finally, we've got Sammy. She seems like a nice person. And do you know what? I'm going to put Sammy in the A tier. Not because I think she's, like, amazing, but purely because she might start getting the boys who are in C tier to actually start, you know, doing something, having some fun, maybe making some drama, you know, all of that sort of stuff. The fact that Ron and Kai are basically obsessed with her, I am very looking forward to it. It might move these ones up a bit. But anyway, guys, that is my tier list for the contestants so far from Love Island 2023 Winter Edition. What do you guys think about this? Do you agree with me? Do you reckon I'm being a bit harsh saying that I'm not really rooting for any of these candidates at the moment? Personally, I just think the candidate that I'm going to root for hasn't came in yet, or at least I'm hoping so. Let me know all your thoughts down below on what you think about these candidates and what you think of Love Island 2023 so far. And as always, we've been here on Gated Theories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.